will take you to one of the smallest city in Indonesia that has many things to offer to you, from nature to culture, from culinary to history. Welcome to Bukittinggi, West Sumatra. Come see the beauty only on See Indonesia. See Indonesia.
When you ask Indonesians about West Sumatra, this tower will be at the top of their mind. This clock tower has been the landmark of West Sumatra for decades. Even though there are some people who don't know exactly in what city this tower is located. I present you Jam Gadang, means a big clock, located in the heart of Bukittinggi city. There's a saying, you're not in Bukittinggi if you haven't visited Jam Gadang. So this tower is a must place to visit, but for locals and visitors, and of course me. But this is not the start that I wanted. I want to introduce this city to you from here. A simple and beautiful house where Bung Hatta was born.
So this is the room where Bung Hatta spent all his time studying. There's a little fun fact in it. At that time, the enrollment process to enter the school was based on the ability of the student reaching their ears with their arms. At 5 years old, Bung Hatta couldn't make it. So that is why he decided to learn all the subjects of the school by himself in this room.
Muhammad Hatta or Bung Hatta was the first vice president of Indonesia and one of the Indonesia Proclamation declarators. He spent 11 years living in this house before he left the house for educational purposes. Bung Hatta lived with his mama or uncle, Mama Saleh and Mama Idris, and also his grandfather, Mr. Gaik. They all had a big contribution to developing the character of young Bung Hatta.
So actually this house and all the furnitures in this museum are replica, because the original house where Bung Hatta was born actually already collapsed in like 1960s, I guess, and in 1990s people decided to rebuild again this house to commemorate Bung Hatta, based on, of course, the placement of furnitures and the house based on the original one.
This old water well is the only original thing from the house. It used to be in the backyard of the house, but before off-road expansion, this water well is now located in the room of Uncle Idris. It is still working properly to get the clean water until today.
Dan spreekt de voorzitter van de Republicatie.
Let's see the second floor.
Muhammad Hatta.
Look at this photo. It was the moment of the Netherlands-Indonesian Roundtable Conference back in 1949. This conference aimed to get the recognition of Indonesia independence and end the conflict between the two countries. All the respect that Bung Hatta received for what he had done to this country didn't turn him into an arrogant person. Even though he came from a wealthy family, he was meant to be born as a down-to-earth man.
So Boogie was a symbol of wealth, because at a time the price was really expensive. I guess like if I were living at a time with Bung Hatta, I still couldn't even afford this real. Yeah.
What a great choice to make, strolling around the city with this traditional vehicle. Make sure you try Bentley when you are here. It costs 50 to 100,000 rupiah based on how far the route.
This is how you enjoy Bukittinggi with Bapak. Bapak siapa?
Kawan.
as I enjoy Bukittinggi with Bapak Sawar, I feel like I am doing a time travel to the history of the city. This city has always been the silent witness of Indonesia independence journey.
Makasih ya Pak Sawar.
Sama-sama, Mbak.
And even after the independence, Bukittinggi still witnessed the fight of the Indonesian people. From December 1948 to June 1949, the city was chosen to become the emergency government of Republic Indonesia. Why? 1. Bukittinggi was the capital city of Sumatra before the regional expansion. And 2. It is because of this landscape.
Welcome to Ngaraisiano Corsiano Canyon, the perfect and magnificent landscape with a Mount of Singgalang looming as a background. Wow, this is really, really beautiful view. Because of this, I'm gonna tell you something. The Ngaraisiano Corsiano Canyon is being placed in the money as a background with tarik-tarik. This is really great.
Bukittinggi is surrounded by natural forts from Siano Canyon, Mount Singgalang, and Mount Merapi that were once believed could counter the attack of the enemy. Because I want to unite with the nature, I decided to walk down to the gorge. There lies a winding river with a not too strong current, so it's safe for you to get to the water. Walk slowly, okay? Those rocks make you feel like you're walking in a broken glass. As I touch the water, I know that it will take a long time to stop. It is cold and fresh from the nature. Well, I guess I'm not here alone. Look at this little man so happy playing in the water with his dad. Yeah, you know what is next? I am starving. I guess there is a relation between hunger and water. So, to the cafe we go. On the edge of the Siano Canyon line up many cafes. One of them is this popular open-air Taruko Cafe and Resto. This cafe once was a shooting location of Gordon Ramsay, a well-known international chef with Indonesia's legendary chef William Wongso. Well, it is because of the beautiful view, of course. So I ordered a dragon fruit and a toasted bread to accompany me spending the rest of the day in Siano Canyon.
Dragon fruit, good for your eyes because of the vitamin C. This view is also good for my eyes. It's a vitamin for me. Not only for my eyes, but for my soul. See Indonesia.
Mother.
Yes.
It's time. I have to go.
Where?
To leave here.
Why?
For my future.
Merantau or wandering is a tradition where people are moving out from their hometown to a new place, commonly a big city, to seek a better opportunity.
I'll let you go.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Goodbye.
It runs in Minang people's blood for centuries.
I need to come back as a successful person, okay?
It was men that used to go wandering, but as time changes, women also do the same. Rumah Gadang is the witness to the wandering tradition in Minangkabau culture. Like this one, owned by a family of Sikumbang. Located in Bonjo village, the family decided to make a tourism spot with this Rumah Gadang and cafe named Jiwa Malape. The inauguration goes festive, enlivened by the performance of traditional dance and silat, a traditional martial art. Even the governor of West Sumatra, Buya Mahyildi, attended the event. Since it is open for the public, you can see closer to the house. Okay, let's go to the house. When you enter the house, you will see those carving dominated by green, yellow, and red, age more than 100 years. There's also a wedding aisle of Minang culture and the wedding dress.
How do I look? This is really gorgeous, isn't it? So this is the traditional costume of orang Minang or Minang people. This one, the hat accessories, this is called kulit tandua or the buffalo horn skin. And this one called anak daro. Anak daro means bride. So the bride will be wearing this traditional costume on her big day, and she will be sitting here waiting for the manapulai or the groom.
This is Mrs. Elisda, or we call it Uni Elis in Minang. Because of maternal culture, it is only women that can receive inheritance. So along with her 7 sisters, she decided to repair her rumah gadang after decades of wandering in Jakarta.
Orang tua waktu saat mau meninggal berpesan ke Aska bahwa beliau bilang, kalau kalian punya rezeki, tolong perbaikin rumah gadang peninggalan nenek moyang kita dulu dan diperindah seperti itu ke Aska.
Nah, Uni sendiri kan adik kakaknya udah pada merantau
Yes,
semua
betul.
gitu. Jadi kembali lagi dan merenovasi ini selain mungkin karena wasiat dari orang tua gitu, ada lagi nggak Uni?
Ya, Uni kan tertariknya gini. Sumatera Barat ini kan wilayahnya indah ya. Salah satunya adalah keindahannya itulah rumah gadang. Nah, karena rumah gadang ini sudah hancur, Uni kepikiran nih, kenapa nggak kita lestarikan, terus kita bikin nih semacam desa wisata gitu ya. Jadi lengkap. Di sini ada rumah gadangnya, di sini ada tempat makannya gitu, di sini ada tempat ngopinya, kumpul-kumpul sama teman-teman.
Yes, living in this rumah gadang is not a trend anymore. If you want to feel the experience, you can rent this house. There's 1 kitchen and a 2 bathroom, and also a fast floor for everyone to sleep, because this fast floor can accommodate like 1 family or maybe the whole neighborhood. There is in Minang culture a tradition, lalo bersama, meaning sleeping together on the floor. But they also provided 3 bedrooms with 3 medium beds. Just like at home, right?
The governor of West Sumatra, Buya Mahildi, stated that the government always supports the small and medium enterprises in West Sumatra.
Kita di Sumatera Barat ekonominya UMKM. Ada 600.000 UMKM di Sumatera Barat, paling kurang. Itu makanya ada pendampingan yang kita kirim, yang kita perbantukan di negara-negara dalam rangka untuk mengadvokasi, rangka untuk memberikan literasi kepada masyarakat di negara, sehingga mereka akan lebih ramah lagi kepada para tamu-tamu yang datang. Karena memang perwisata adalah cara untuk meningkatkan kesejahteraan masyarakat yang paling cepat.
A Minang wanderer from Australia, Muhammad Abdul, thinks that it is important for the wanderer to understand and preserve their roots.
Dengan cara-cara seperti ini, rumah ini terselamatkan, budaya hidup kembali, dan ada semacam trickle down effect-nya bagi masyarakat. Terus terang saya merinding karena seperti yang disampaikan gubernur tadi, bahwasanya banyak anak-anak kita di rantau itu tidak tahu Minang. Mereka orang Minang tidak tahu Minang. Pas ada rumah gadang seperti ini, ada makanan Padang yang lengkap dan segala macam lengkap, ini menjadi suatu identitas buat mereka pas mereka ke sini.
Only on Indonesia.
Located in Minangkabau Highlands, the area of Bukittinggi is only 25.24 square kilometers, making it one of the smallest cities in Indonesia. Bukittinggi, also known as Paris van Sumatra, because of the weather, nature, and culture. You can enjoy the view of Paris van Sumatra city here on Limpapeh Bridge. This bridge was built in 1995, connecting the Fort de Kock and the Bukittinggi Zoo. And there it is, Jam Gadang. I can see it from here. That is where we're heading now. But before we explore Jam Gadang, I want to take you to a famous culinary center located in the middle of Lereng Market named Los Lambuang. Los Lambuang has existed from 1980 and sells a special cuisine from Negari Kapau or Kapau district Bukittinggi named Nasi Kapau.
Ni El, Ni Tina, Unilis. You will find a lot of Ni restaurant here, Uni restaurant here in Los Lambuang. Actually, Uni means sister. So there's a history behind it. At that time, the man and Kapau village, they are leaving the hometown to go merantau or wandering. So the women in Kapau village, they decided to open a restaurant to sell the food of Minang cuisine to support the family, the living of the family. That's why you can see a lot of uni in here. Unilis, Unilisa, Uni Air, a lot of uni here.
The differences between Nasi Kapau and Nasi Padang is, first, in Nasi Kapau restaurant, the dishes are served in tiered way, from the top to the bottom like a ladder. While in Nasi Padang, they serve the dishes in a glass window. Second, in Nasi Padang, they bring the dishes to your table. While in here, you choose the food, then the waiter will serve it with this long spoon made of wood.
Ini tambusu ya?
Ya, ini tembus.
Boleh, aku mau tambusu sama dendeng ya Uni itu ya?
Ya, ini dendeng kering, ini dendeng basah.
Dendeng. Yang rekomendasi yang mana Uni yang kira-kira pas? Dendeng basah, boleh? Ya. Terima kasih nih. I love spicy food.
And the third difference is some of the dishes in Nasi Kapau can't be found in Nasi Padang.
One of the differences between nasi kapau and nasi padang is this, the gulai tambusu or tambusu curry. It's good.
The price of Nasi Kapau starts from 30,000 rupiah based on the dishes you eat. The taste is getting more delightful with the street busker singing folk song of Minangkabau, Ayam Den Lape.
Enjoying music while you're eating. Ayam Den Lape.
Since we're in Lereng Market, let's go find something interesting. I heard that this market is also known for its thrifting shop. It has even become the tourist spot for visitors. So I am searching for something cute. It can be dress or the blues maybe. Well, patience is the key. And also you need to have the eagle eye to find those treasure. I guess I'm going to take those pants home.
Okay, this is the trick when you are doing a thrifting. If you don't know the size of your pants, just do this. Put your arms here. If it fits in your arms, then it will be fitting you. I'm gonna take this. This one. Udah, aku mau dua ini berapa udah?
100 kan?
Satu. Dua? 102. Oke, bisa kurang nggak udah?
Harga pasnya itu.
Harga pas. Di 80 gitu udah. Bisa.
Itu penjualan 60 kan?
Ini bisa hilang udah tapi?
Bisa kan?
Bisa. Ya udah deh.
Dicuci.
It's failed.
100 rupees for two pants. Oke, makasih ya udah.
Let's take a few more steps and you are arrived in Jam Gadang area.
So, I'm gonna meet Uda Mary. He has been working here as a caretaker of Jam Gadang for 8 years. Wow, it's really such a long time. So he will show me right now the inside area of Jam Gadang. Let's explore it.
The tower stands 26 meters and has 4 clocks, which are mechanically driven by a machine that only 2 were made in the world, for Jam Gadang and Big Ben in London. So basically, they're twins. There he is, Uda Mary, that will guide me to see the inside area of Jam Gadang. Uda means brother in Minangkabau language. He knows exactly this tower more than anyone. This clock was established in 1926 during the Netherlands Indies government era. It was the gift from the Netherlands Queen Wilhelmina to the city's secretary, Rookmaker. So this is the heart of the clock tower. When you see closely at the machine, you will find a name B. Fortman. Stands for Bernard Fortman, the clockmaker. And there is another name, Recklinghausen, the city in Germany where the clock was produced in 1892. Uda Mary always check this machine for once in 5 days to make sure that the clock is ticking normally.
Kalau misalnya rusak nih, terus Uda Mary kan mau memperbaiki, disesuaikan lagi jamnya. Nah itu berarti gimana tuh? Langsung memperbaiki yang ini, terus otomatis di luar juga menyesuaikan atau seperti apa?
Jadi kita menyesuaikannya jarum yang di dalam ini sama yang di luar, sama jarum ini bergerak, di luar juga bergerak gitu Bu. Jadi intinya di sini, semuanya di dalam. Jadi kalau udah sama di dalam dengan di luar, berarti jarumnya akur.
The air is really fresh. I want to show you this 360 view. Come on. This one is Mount Singgalang, and this one is Mount Merapi. I mean, like, you want to see this view every day, right? And I want to tell you this little fun fact. This is the roof of Jam Gadang. It has been changed 3 times. The first one in Netherlands East Indies government. So at that time, the shape of the roof was round, and the statue of the rooster and the top of this round shape heading to the east to Mount Merapi. And the second one is in Japanese colonialism era. At a time, the shape of the roof was pagoda. And today, after the Indonesia's independence, until today, the shape of the roof is Minangkabau traditional house.
Since its establishment, Jam Gadang has always been the center of attention. Unfortunately, the number of visitors who can get to the top is limited due to the old structure of the tower. What an unforgettable journey I had in this city. If Bukittinggi were a human, it would be a mature, wise, yet delightful man that teaches you the value of life with a smile that warms your heart.